with the information that is needed to function comfortably and effectively in the organization. This course consists of 7 modules with topics covering about Amazon, shipping and delivery support team, our culture, work schedule, rewards and policies, about contractual role, compensation, and infrastructure requirements. Every module has a quiz to help you learn better. Please note that it is of utmost importance to complete all the modules. Amazon has had the same vision since the company started in 1994, that is, no matter what business or program we are launching. At the core of every decision we make is to obsessively innovate on behalf of the customers. We always start with the customer and work backwards. Our culture is defined by our leadership principles and made real by how we work and lead. We know our culture is the foundation for all we have achieved and for all the success ahead of us. This is our Amazon code. Amazon operates in different business groups and offers various services aligning to these service groups. They are Amazon Devices and Services, Amazon Web Services, Business Development, E-commerce, Kindle Digital Content and Publishing, Retail, and Worldwide Operations and Customer Service. We are a company of builders of pioneers. It's our job to make bold bets, and we get our energy from inventing on behalf of customers. Here are just some of the innovations pioneered by Amazon, and we are always looking for the next one. Here is the worldwide team that supports us. Shipping and Delivery Support or SDS. Digital Devices. Worldwide Operations and Customer Service. And Consumer. Let's learn more about the Shipping and Delivery Support team. The SDS team is growing at a phenomenal pace. It is a unique scope for you to be part of this growth story. As you can see here, we have grown up to a team of 1900 employees since 2015. At Amazon SDS, we are truly transforming the way India works. The SDS Virtual Customer Service team has the following work from office locations in India: Delhi, Kolkata, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. Here is our mission statement. Our mission is to enable Amazon to be Earth's most trusted and preferred logistics service provider by providing best-in-class transportation customer service globally. This can be achieved by maintaining high quality, with lowest cost and speed. Let's look at the journey so far. The SDS team started operations in May 2015 in Hyderabad, India. Our aim is to offer an effortless, rapid, and competent experience in dynamic environment and make an impact to millions of customers across the globe. Our relentless focus on process improvements has helped us continuously evolve and expand our focus into new business domains. Team provides 24 by 7 world-class service to India, US, UK, Singapore, Australia, Japan, and Canada delivery partners and customers via phones, chat, messages, email, social media, and other ticketing process. We provide support through the following channels: phone, messages, chat, and emails. The SDS team follows 7 tenets. They are: foster customer trust through package delivery, champion safe deliveries, enable scale with technology, not people, make Amazon feel small, eliminate delivery and returns related concessions abuse, advocate for customers, and put a clock on short-term inefficiencies. Now, let's look at the work schedule on which the SDS team works. For a 5 days work week, the total shift is for 9 hours, which contains 8 hours of production and 1 hour of break that includes lunch for 30 minutes and 2 breaks of 15 minutes each. Week offs will be 2 days in a week, such as Friday and Saturday, Monday and Tuesday, Sunday and Monday, and so on. Shifts are rotational and will change based on business requirement. The associates will also have to work in night shifts. The shift details will be given on day 1 at Amazon. We operate in 24/7 model and have shifts starting every hour in the day and night. For example, the shift may start at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 p.m., or 11 p.m., and so on. Disclaimer, employees will not be able to choose or demand for a specific shift and week offs. It completely depends on business requirement. Cross-skill, marketplace, medium, channel support. Based on business requirement, there would be need to support other channel or medium of support. For example, the associate may be a part of an email skill, and if there is a requirement in the chat medium or a phone medium, the associate would be moved to the team to support the business need. This would be applicable for a business requirement to support another marketplace as well. Brick and mortar, or permanent work from home model. If an employee has been hired for a permanent work from home VCS-based model, the employee would not be able to move into a brick and mortar site, that is a physical site. If an employee has been hired for a brick and mortar-based model, the employee would not be able to move into a permanent work from home, that is VCS model. Please note that due to the pandemic, all brick and mortar-based employees would also be working from home until further notice. During your employment, you will be required to devote your full-time attention and abilities to your job duties during working hours and required act in the best interests of Amazon India at all times. You shall not, without the written consent of Amazon India, be in any way directly or indirectly engaged or concerned in any other business or undertaking. Next, let's look at the rewards and recognition and phone tool awards at SDS. There are SDS India R&R phone tool awards you can earn, such as Customer Obsession Award, Best Mentor Award, Employee of the Year, Most Reliable Player, Business Enablers Award, Rising Stars Award, Leader of the Leaders Award, Business Partner Award, Outstanding Leader Award, and many more. We have had many engagements and events here at SDS India. Here are some of the memorable moments. Let's look at expectations during peak. New year tax from customers or delivery offers. Peak usually happens during Prime Day sale, Diwali, New Year, Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, art, etc. Let's look at expectations during peak. Overtime is optional. If OT is required, you may be called for a pre or post shift OT and 6th day OT based on the business requirements. OT will only be approved if applied on the tool based on the business requirement. No annual or casual leaves are allowed during the peak period. Sick leave is allowed for purposes of ensuring recovery from illness. Only in very extreme circumstances will other time off requests be granted, and they must be approved by the site leader or senior operations manager and HR leadership team. Cross-scale OU support based on the business requirement, there would be need to support other channel medium of support. For example, phones to chat, chat to phones, chat to emails, emails to phones along with cross-marketplace support. Flexible shifts and week offs based on the business requirement, there may be a requirement to move the associates from the current shift to a different shift or a week off to meet the capacity needs within the weeks during peak. Speak out in case of an emergency or need for clarification. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your team manager or the HRBP for help. Employees who join the organization after 1st April would be entitled to prorated number of annual leaves. If an employee joins on or before 15th of a month, that month would be included for prorated calculation of annual leaves. All the entitled leaves will be accrued to the employees at the beginning of the financial year or at the date of joining of the employee. Based on the location, the mandatory and optional offs may vary. Every year, 15 annual leaves, 12 casual leaves and 12 sick leaves are provided. The leave year is from 1st April to 31st March. Also, 10 mandatory plus optional holidays are provided. The leave year for this category is from 1st January to 31st December. Amazon SDS do not encourage utilization of leaves during the first 3 months of your tenure, including training, unless for any emergency or illness. Sick leaves must be marked 12 to 24 hours prior login. Casual leaves must be marked 5 days prior the day of absence. For annual leaves of less than or equal to 5 days, an employee has to apply at least 5 working days in advance from the starting date of the leaves. For greater than 5 annual leaves, an employee has to apply at least 10 working days in advance from the start date of the leaves. You will not be allowed to use personal devices like cell phones and tablets at the workspace. Virtual employees will be directed to leave their cell phones away from their workspace but within listening distance. Calculation of overtime. The total shift is for 9 hours, which includes 8 hours of production and 1 hour break. Additional hours of time beyond standard 8 hours is considered as OT. For additional hours, you get paid 2 times base salary. If you work on a site of or optional of, you get paid 2 times base salary. Night shift allowance, NSA. The NSA is calculated on a per shift basis and the amount will be rupees 150 per night shift. For standard 8-hour shifts, anyone who starts their shift at 3 p.m. or later or who finishes their shift by 1 p.m. is eligible for night shift allowance, as it will be 4 or more hours between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m.
तेरी गरम तो खतरनाक है। रखा है गरम, फटेगा क्या?
Next, let's look at the rewards and recognition. Next, now let's learn about the contractual role offered at Amazon. The FTC employees are hired for a specific contract period. Please refer to the terms of employment where the date of commencement and the contract end date would be mentioned. Towards the end of your contract, there will be contract end communication, CEC, where you will receive more information on the contract end formalities. FTC employees, throughout the contract period, should meet the performance bar and ensure that they are in good standing with respect to their behavior. Any deviation or non-adherence will lead to disciplinary action, including an impact on your future hiring eligibility. Please note that employees are supposed to be in good standing in terms of adhering to the policies and procedures at Amazon. Employees get the opportunity to experience Amazon's unique culture, build a great professional network, enjoy Amazon benefits, be a part of the rewards and recognition program, and receive benefits of a full-time employee. The FTC benefits includes OT, NSA, meal coupons, work from allowance, and many more. You can go through the eligibility criteria for work from allowance on the policy page of Inside Amazon. The benefit of employment for other roles within Amazon. Question 2. Is there a difference in the benefits offered to FTC and FTE roles? Answer. FTC employees enjoy the benefits of employment policies like work hours, wages, allowances, statutory, and other benefits at par with full-time employees. Question 3. Why was I hired as FTC and not as FTE? Answer: based on business requirement and the online assessment scores such as Versant, cultural and virtual job tryout, a candidate is selected either for a permanent or temporary contract of employment with specific duration. Question 4. Will we get conversions or extensions? Answer: your contract will end as per the contract end date mentioned in your terms of employment. In case of any alternate scenarios based on business requirement, you will receive communication regarding the same close to your contract end date. FTC employees, throughout the contract period, should meet the performance bar and ensure that they are in good standing with respect to their behavior. Any deviation or non-adherence will lead to disciplinary action, including an impact on your future hiring eligibility. Employees are supposed to be in good standing in terms of adhering to the policies and procedures at Amazon. Now let's learn date would be mentioned. On the contract, reaction to the policies and benefits, be a part of the rewards and recognition program, and receive benefits of a full-time employee. The FTC benefits includes OT, NSA, meal coupons, work from allowance, and many more. You can Now let's look at the compensation structure and benefits offered at Amazon. Your fixed salary is a factor of your assessment scores, location or city, and previous relevant work experience. Based on the business requirement, you are expected to support other channel medium, such as phones to chat, chat to phones, chat to emails, emails to phones along with cross-marketplace support. You will receive your salary breakup sheet via email within 24 to 48 hours post completing this pre-hire orientation course. The compensation offered at Amazon is not negotiable. Post joining, there is no scope of changing the offered salary. You are requested to withdraw your application in case you are not okay with the salary or any of the criteria described in this course. Amazon offers the following benefits: medical insurance, life insurance, internet allowance, night shift allowance, Sodexo meal card, accidental disability insurance, employee assistance program, overtime allowance, end of assignment bonus. The table has three different columns. The first column describes a particular component of your salary. The second column gives you a monthly value against that component, and the third column gives you an annual value against that component. The value given in the annual column against base pay is your annual gross salary, and the value given in monthly column against base pay is your monthly gross salary. Net in hand salary is equal to gross salary minus government deductions. In total, there are three government deductions. Professional tax, PT, varies from state to state between rupees 0 to 300 per month. Employees State Insurance Corporation, ESIC, applicable only if your monthly gross salary is less than rupees 21,000. Deduction amount is 4% of your monthly gross salary. Provident Fund, PF, deducted monthly. Amount is displayed in monthly column of above table against employer contribution to PF. This amount gets deducted two times, employer and employee contribution, from your monthly gross salary. Now let's look at the infrastructure requirements and joining prerequisites you must adhere to before joining Amazon. Candidates are required to arrange the following before joining. 1. 3-pin power socket of 15 amp capacity. A direct power socket should be within 1 meter distance from desk. A proper electrical earthing to be provided to the RAW power socket. Earthing is the process of creating an alternative path for the flow of fault or excessive currents safely into the ground. Minimum desk space should be of the below dimensions: length of 32 inches or 81 centimeters, width of 19 inches or 49 centimeters, and height of 31 inches or 79 centimeters. Reliable internet connection with band of approval must be used only by you and only for work performed for Amazon. All equipment provided to you by Amazon remains the property of Amazon. In the event of your resignation or termination, you must return any and all such equipment to Amazon. In case of any loss or damage to Amazon equipment due to your negligence, the cost of the damage will be recovered from you. You will need a dedicated private workspace, that is, desk and chair, that is free from disturbance and foreground or background noise. Work location will only be your home address as per Amazon records. Working out of hostels or PG accommodations is not allowed. Reliable landline and or mobile phone service. Expected to remain reachable on call during the entire shift. Phone expenses will not be reimbursed. You are expected to promptly report any technical problems due to which you are unable or late to log into work. 2 to 4 hours of power outage at your end will be considered half-day leave, and 4 to 8 hours of power outage will be considered full-day leave. If you cannot consistently maintain connectivity at all times from your home, Amazon reserves the right to suspend your work from home arrangement. You can refer to these images for how the workstation setup should appear. Pause the video to go through the details and then move on with the next slide. Let's look at how you can set up your workstation in an ergonomic and comfortable manner. Pause the video to go through the details. We have reached the end of pre-hire orientation. Let's look at the next steps on your joining process and the career path at Amazon. The joining process constitutes of these phases, namely, pre-hire orientation, new hire orientation, training, nesting, and production. Post-nesting, if graduated, associates will move on to production. Failure to graduate will result in termination. The employment with Amazon constitutes of these phases. After you successfully complete this pre-hire orientation course, the recruitment team will release a conditional offer letter, which is the letter of intent. Post accepting the conditional offer letter, you will receive an email for background check consent. You will also have an option to withdraw your application at this stage. Offer letter or terms of employment will be issued post initiation of background check. Your onboarding is subject to positive background check and successful verification of e-Aadhaar. Request you to keep a close check on your emails to avoid missing out on any important communication. You will be prompted to fill a declaration form after the PHO. If you want to join Amazon at a later time, please inform the recruitment team by dropping a mail to csind-onboarding@amazon.com. You will be contacted by the recruiter to advise next steps. Thank you for your time. You have successfully completed the pre-hire orientation.
Hello, I am Sam,
And I am Sarah.
and together,
We will take you through this amazing journey of your day-to-day life.
as an SDS associate, in this video, we will explain and take you through the visuals that will help you understand the nature of your work, break adherence and effective contact handling. All of this, while having fun at work.
Also, you will learn that team bonding is an integral part of Amazon and being aware of any recent updates is an absolute mandate.
So, let's have a look.
Well, it's almost time for me to start working.
Please remember that we have a 24/7 work environment as we are determined to help our customers and drivers round the clock. Your shift will change based on the business requirements.
Always remember to check your emails when you log in. Most of the important updates and communications are sent on email.
Going available on customer portal marks the starting of your working hours. Since these are live call chats and emails, ensure that you have the Knowledge Center open at all times. This will help you in resolving the queries faster.
Also, if you are on calls, ensure you have your headset on before you go available.
Hello and welcome to Amazon. I am Danny. How may I help you today?
Hello, I'm Alex, calling you to get some guidelines on how to reach the delivery location.
Sure, I will be happy to help. Can you please help me with tracking ID?
Sure, first tracking ID.
From your location, go straight and turn right at the roundabout and take the first left. The delivery location is on the left next to the local food store.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Being attentive is the key. When you are on call and listening to customers or drivers issue, make sure you are very attentive to the details. Even when you are receiving an email contact, accept it and continue listening to the customer. Once the customer stops explaining and you have acknowledged the concern and it's time for you to take action, you can then check both the queries simultaneously side by side.
Remember when we asked you to keep the Knowledge Center open at all instances? This is when it comes in handy.
Hey, it is my break time.
Papa kaya? Papa? नहीं बेटा नहीं है मैं नहीं आऊँगा नहीं आऊँगा
There. See, I told you, keeping Knowledge Center open does really help.
Let me tell you an interesting fact about your role. You will not be restricted to support only a particular skill or marketplace. You will get opportunities to provide support on multiple skills and marketplaces, and you will be trained well in advance for that. This approach will teach you ways to interact with different kinds of people. Always remember to lock your system while you are away. Please remember, customer data confidentiality is most important to us.
मम्मी
खाना मत खाओ, चलो सो जाना।
बाबा बाबा आता ना
खिला दो इसको बाबा। इसे छिपकली मिलती है बहुत बड़ी।
मम्मी कबूतर
Hello all. Thank you for joining the meeting. There is a new training that has been assigned to you all. It will help you take contacts effectively and is super fun.
छिपकली निकल रही बहुत बड़ी। खा जाएगी आपको, खजान दो बेचारी को।
I hope everything is clear. Feel free to ask your doubts.
Everything is clear. You explained it so well.
Okay team, it has been a long day. Let us have some fun together. How about we play Pictionary?
This sounds fun. Let's do it.
मैं तो निकल गया मैं नहीं आऊँगा
चलो
नहीं
वो पोटी कर देगी आपके ऊपर।
This indeed was fun. Let's get back to work now. Bye team.
We want to ensure that our employees are always enthusiastic. While looking for the best interest of our customers and drivers, we also ensure the well-being of our employees. It is important because feelings of well-being are fundamental to the overall health of an individual. This enables us to successfully overcome difficulties and achieve what we want out of life. You will receive assistance whenever or wherever you require.
इसको रख दो फिर अपन सो जाओ।
Hello all. Welcome to the rewards and recognition session of this month. Today we are going to reward and recognize the best performers of this month. Let's begin. The best performer award for this month goes to...
मारेंगे चल
Wow. The R&R session was so encouraging. Hey, it is time for me to go offline.
Your entire working hour for a day would be 9 hours that will consist your break time as well. You are expected to log in and log out as per your shift schedule. A small tip from my side: it would really help you if you switch on your system 5 minutes early to read all your emails to keep yourself
ऐसा
updated.
बोल रहे
Please know that sometimes, the contact inflow is higher than rest of the day. At that time, your manager might send requests for overtime. You can opt for voluntary overtime prior to or post your shift timing as per the business requirement. If you are not able to find a resolution to solve a conflict, you can reach out to your manager or any other available manager and seek help. That's all about your work.
We hope you have a wonderful stint ahead with SDS.
See you again.
वो मुक्का और मारूंगा मैं यार।
मैंने मना करा दी। चल निकल यहाँ से, चल। चुप हो जा। जीजा भी चुप हो गई। आप भी चुप हो। ये को लगा दूंगा कहीं पे ही करिए जबरन। मैं मना कर रहे थे, सुना नहीं रही थी कान में बिल्कुल। अब मजा आ गया इसे फैला के। मैं कह रही चुन्नू नहा के लगा लेना, नहा के लगा लेना, नहीं हो रही सामने। चुप ले तेरे थोबड़े में।
कल क्यों आज ही बोलूं? नहीं आज ही बोलूं।
अभी गुरु प्रसाद खाने की आ रही है, मेरे लगे है ना प्रसाद खाने की। प्रसाद नहीं खाया ना बहुत दिन से। अभी तो खाया था उस दिन चढ़ी तो तब खाया था ना।